Hurt. Hurt.
So when I tell you, bro, when they played the Texans, bro, every every series, bro, he was getting hit 5 times a possession, bro. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite that bad. I promise you, every time they had the ball, he was getting hit at least 5 times. And I'm sitting there looking like, yo, bro, he's already got a broken left hand. His offensive line is out. Why y'all even playing him? I would have just set him the rest of the game. He was getting really punished by the Houston Texans defense. You got to go up there to New England. I'm pretty sure Mike Vrabel and his crew they saw that, and they're gonna attack a lot like Houston did. They're not. I'm not gonna say and tell you they're gonna use the same exact schemes the Houston Texans used, but they're gonna attack a lot like the Houston Texans did. I'm scared for Justin Herbert, honestly. I'm not going to lie to you. I think Justin Herbert and the Chargers are in trouble. I'm not being a hater when I say this. Yes, I am a Bronco fan. I am the biggest Bronco fan. I am the biggest. That's my mob. That's my boys. That's who I'd rather die with. I'm saying this because the last time I seen Justin Herbert go against a good defense, he was getting punished. He was getting pulverized. And if it's gonna look like that again up in New England, how it looked for them the last that game he played against Houston, they're gonna lose, and it's not even gonna be a pretty game. New England, they're gonna be able to put up some points at home. So I feel like Justin Herbert's gonna have to score. His offensive line has been banged up just about all year. I don't see how they can be physically ready, after a week later. So they're probably still gonna have issues with that offensive line. They're gonna get blitzed a lot, or maybe not. Even if New England front four can just win, that's even scarier, right? Now I don't got to blitz. If my front four can get pressure, I can sit back here and play coverage, and I can literally do whatever I want with my coverage with my front four. I don't got to send no extra rushers. I can get pressure with my front four. That's dangerous.
Dangerous.
I don't think the running game is going to really get going up in New England. I really don't. I ain't going to lie to you. I think New England's going to play great ball. I think the Chargers are in a whole lot of freaking trouble. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. Next game.
Oh yeah, we got the Panthers and the Rams next game.
Shit.
Who you got?
Oh man. Look, dog. This is ridiculous. I love the Panthers run game. I do. All across the board, quarterback to the running back, they're doing a good job for who they are. Let's make that clear. For who they are, they're doing a fucking good job.
You love the Panthers?
Their run game.
You loved them in the game?
Run.
You loved them in the game?
Run.
Okay.
But the Rams, man. My goodness, Puka.
So you don't think this could have no type of upset?
Puka.
No type of upset.
Hey yo, unleash the fucking dogs. Puka Nakua, 140 yards, 9 catches, 2 touchdowns. Unleash the fucking dog. Who's gonna stop him?
This game's in Carolina, but I don't think that's gonna make too much of a difference.
Who is going to stop Puka? Somebody tell me. I'm waiting to hear.
You don't got Josh Norman no more?
I don't.
You don't got Josh Norman?
What? Hold on. Who?
You don't got Josh Norman?
Who?
Damn.
Listen, man.
I hope I'm not gonna be wrong when I say this.
Okay.
This could be a huge upset.
Oh shit.
This could be a huge upset.
Oh shit.
But it's not gonna be a huge upset. Matthew Stafford and the Rams was this close to beating the Philadelphia Eagles last year. And I think they would have been able to win the Super Bowl.
Niggas want that back, bro. Panthers got 8 wins. I'm being honest with you, bro. Like,
Does it bother you that Matthew Stafford's career record versus the Panthers is 3-4? Does that matter?
No.
No? Not even a little bit?
Not this year.
Does it bother you that Matthew Stafford's career playoff record is 5-5 splits?
No.
Doesn't matter he's 500? No?
Absolutely not.
Mm,
I feel like one of these players is a champion.
he has a career 102 passer rating in the playoffs, 2,996 passing yards, 19 tutties to only 6 picks.
I feel like one of these players is
Pretty
a
solid
champion.
numbers. Pretty solid numbers in the playoffs.
One of them is a champion, right?
Huh?
Is one of them a champion?
One of who?
One of those quarterbacks.
That's the Panthers.
I just want to know.
So that's happened before, where a quarterback that won a Super Bowl lost to a quarterback that didn't win before. That's happened in the playoffs.
I'm saying because I'm only bringing that up because you said his
It
records.
probably happens just about every year.
I'm only bringing that up because you brought up his records.
It don't bother you that Matthew Stafford is 3-4 in the playoffs. I mean, 3-4 against the Panthers and only 5-5 in the playoffs. It don't bother you at all.
5-5 in the playoffs.
Not even a little bit.
And one of those, how much games did he win to get to the championship?
You said what? What you say again?
All of those times niggas just went home, and then that time when he got the wins, pow, pow, pow. You feel me? That's how you stack them up. Real good.
No. It don't bother me that Matthew Stafford career record versus Panthers 3-4. It really don't bother me that his career playoff record is 5-5 because he played with Detroit before he got to the Rams.
You know why it really don't bother me?
It used to be a dead football city.
Let me tell you why it really don't bother me, bro. That ass. This nigga Bryce is 0-0.
Yes.
In the playoffs and
Yes.
got 8 single season wins this year. If you don't get them niggas the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, part yourself. You gotta get them going, bro. They not here.
Yo, listen, here everybody has to start somewhere. And don't let this freaking be where Bryce Young starts.
Oh snap!
Don't let it be, because I'm gonna come back to you. I'm taking Matthew Stafford. I don't know. Something's kind of wanting me to kind of like say Panthers, but I'm not. I think Matthew Stafford and the boys. I think they got unfinished business from last year.
Unleash the puka!
Bryce Young's career playoff record is 0-0. He's never been to the playoffs. You're playing against a juggernaut like the Rams. The Rams can be vulnerable defensively, though. They can be vulnerable. They can be had in their secondary. I just don't think Tedero
McMillan.
Yeah, I don't think they got enough. I don't think they got enough. And we're gonna go with the Rams. Here where the meat really comes.
Hey yo, wow.
Mm.
Oh shit.
I don't play polls.
Wow.
I don't play polls.
That was crazy.
Eagles, Jalen Hurts versus the 49ers and Brock Purdy.
Woo! Gunshots. Though this may not be the game of the week, this is the runner-up for the game of the week, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot more intensity here. There's a lot more intensity here.
Philly, listen, Philly.
Listen,
Philly.
talk to him. Talk to him, Gus.
If y'all defense,
Hey, take your time, brother. Take your time. They need to hear this. Get this through their airwaves.
if Philly defense don't come to play, San Fran can score a lot of points. But Jalen Hurts can score a lot of points, that offense. You got Devontae Smith. You got A.J. Brown.
Oh, my goodness. And you
Still got Saquon.
Saquon and Don.
The 49ers can't stop a nosebleed. I mean, if we was to give the ball to an ant could probably run the ball against the 49ers. 49ers can't stop no type of run defense. But this type of offense, bro, they just as talented as they come. Brock Purdy really manning this team. He's got receivers out there. I think Juwan Jennings is leading that team right now. He's not having the best year, but he's having a good year on the low.
I think Kittle.
Christian McCaffrey is having a terrific season. They got all the tools you need. They remind me of the Cowboys. They got all the tools you need offensively to win a Super Bowl. They're just more consistent, and at times they play better defense than the Cowboys. At times, but at times when they're not playing that good defense, they look really atrocious. They do not look like a good defense at all at times, and that's what scares me. Philly's defense is way more consistent. And then obviously the offensive line, Jordan Mailata and those guys, they get after it. They can move immovable objects. They really can. So you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with that team. But I will say this. I love what Shanahan's doing over there. I really do. But it might be some time for some change over there too if they don't get it done. Some of these coaches just some of these coaches be having a lot going on, man. Y'all give a lot of these coaches praise and y'all be talking down on some of these other coaches. Everybody has to be treated with the same switch in my backyard. Everybody got to get on the backyard. Everybody got to get hit with the same switch, but that's just me. I do like Shanahan, though. I really like Shanahan. I like what he's doing over in San Francisco. Jalen Hurts' career record versus San Francisco is 1-2. And he's 1-0 in the playoffs against San Francisco. Jalen Hurts is a really good quarterback. I don't like the slander that they try to put on Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles this year. Guys, let's not remember. Let's not forget. It's hard to those Super Bowl teams that win the Super Bowl, the teams that lost in the Super Bowl. It's not always easy for those guys to get back to the Super Bowl the next year, let alone make the playoffs. So I really respect what Jalen Hurts and the Eagles have done this year. Has it looked pretty at times? No, but it's not always going to look pretty. They got a very good team, bro. And all they need is one more good run. All they gotta do is play well for 3 games. If you see that same Saquon Barkley we saw last year for 3 games, you see that same consistent offensive line, that defensive line with I think it's Jalen Smith and those guys. It's all about timing, man. It's all about timing. I think they actually are on a high note coming into the playoffs. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think they are on a high note, and I think it's kind of like to me. It comes down like college sometimes, like SEC versus like Big Ten. Like you guys are just fast. We're big, strong, and fast, and that's kind of like what Philly is to the 49ers. It's like y'all got this little finesse, cute offense, dink and dunk. Yeah, y'all can move the ball down the field. Every now and then, Brock Purdy might take a shot. But Jalen Hurts and those guys, they're big, strong, and fast. They play physical. They can run the ball down your throat 40 times a game if they need to. Jalen Hurts can throw for 300 plus if he needs to. They got the weapons to do it. I'm not taking nothing away from the 49ers. I just think the Eagles are the superior team in this game. I think they are going to be more consistent. I think Saquon's going to go for at least 80 yards. If you're gonna bet, take Saquon for at least 80 yards tomorrow and 1 anytime touchdown. I'll probably take Brock Purdy for probably 200. He probably can get at least 200 against this Philadelphia defense. It's not the same defense that we've seen. Obviously, they lost Darius Slay before the season started. If I'm not mistaken, Darius Slay got traded or whatever. Then they lost C.J. Gardner-Johnson as well.
I believe so.
Yeah, C.J. Gardner-Johnson. So. Yes, he's with the Chicago Bears. So they lost some weapons. So they can be had a little bit, but they still can break your will. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. You got anything you want to do on that? Oh yes, that's Philly and the 49ers. All right.
Oh well, Philly and the 49ers. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Saquon has the opportunity to let loose. He has the opportunity to get a 200-yard game. But I feel like Christian McCaffrey is in the same boat. Kittle is having.
You don't think Philly at home, at least that first game, going kind of keep him in the box with his rushing yards? I don't think he go over 50, 60 rushing yards.
Christian McCaffrey.
Tomorrow in Philly, no. I don't think he goes over 50, 60 rushing yards.
Come on, dog.
I don't think so.
Come on, dog. He due for at least 7.
Because this is the thing. Philly, no. Pick your poison. We're not gonna let both of y'all beat us. If I'm Philly, I'm stacking the box, and I'm making these no disrespect. I'm making these nobody receivers beat us. I'm stacking the box. Christian McCaffrey's not. If you're gonna beat us, you're not gonna beat us like that. We're gonna load the box, and we're gonna make Brock Purdy beat us. And I feel like once or twice, Brock Purdy will give Philly a chance to intercept the ball. At least once or twice, he probably gonna give Philly the chance to intercept the ball.
I can't argue with that. I can't argue with that. Like, I mean, it is pretty even. It's pretty even, but because the home field advantage, like you said. But I don't know, man. I don't know. One quarterback is playing lights out. One quarterback seems like. I don't
Brock
know.
Purdy?
No.
Jalen?
Yeah.
You know, Brock Purdy was getting crazy too. He was dancing and dunking on him. Dunking better than me.
Jalen Hurts ain't. No, I'm saying Jalen Hurts don't look like.
But this is the thing, right? Y'all be wanting too much out of Jalen Hurts, and Philly has already showed you we can win a Super Bowl like this. We don't. Granted, that Super Bowl game,
His
now,
Super
he did
Bowl
go out.
performance, he
outplayed
went
Pat.
crazy.
He went crazy.
Both of
He
his Super
outplayed
Bowl
Pat.
performances, even the one he lost.
Yeah, he had a lot of passing yards and 3 tutties. He did his thing. I give him that. But that's just those certain games. The bulk of the season, we getting through Saquon 80 plus rushing yards a game, a couple tutties, and our backup doing him. That's how Saquon breaking records, Jalen taking off, he getting rushing yards, we pushing. We always in third or fourth and really short because we got Saquon and we got Jalen. So it's never third and long. It's always 3rd and 1 or 3rd and 2 or 3rd and inches or 4th and inches. Because we're so consistent running the ball. Not even just that, because our offense is so consistent.
You're right, though. I don't see them stopping Christian McCaffrey as easy as you would think. But, I mean, if they do, that would make it extremely tough for the 49ers going forward.
It's one of two things. If they don't stop Christian McCaffrey, they're going to lose the game. If they don't stop Christian McCaffrey, they're going to lose the game. And here's the second thing. If Christian McCaffrey does go off, it'll be like some ish where Philly's got the game in hand and he's getting some stuff in the 4th quarter.
Okay.
It ain't gonna be where his whole impact throughout the game is. It's gonna be either one or two ways. He's gonna have a huge impact and they're gonna win, or he'll have a big impact but he'll get some stuff.
And shutting him down means rushing and receiving. That's what shutting him down means.
Yeah, absolutely.
He has to be.
Absolutely.
He can get 40 here, 40 there, and keep him under 100 yards total.
You almost had to you know. I'm not gonna say keep a spy on him because if you're playing man-to-man coverage, obviously a backer or a safety's gonna have him. But
yeah.
you know, you almost gotta
It's tough.
Obviously, he needs to be alerted every play by the captain where Christian McCaffrey is on every play because he'll line up at wide receiver, he'll line up in the backfield and all different type of offset positions. So
I'll be watching that game. That's the game
I'm gonna be watching every game this weekend. I'm not gonna let nobody ruin our playoff spirit. But yeah, that should be a good game, man. I'm gonna take I'm probably gonna take Jalen Hurts to go under
For sure.
passing yards. I'll take him to go over rushing yards.
Okay.
And Brock Purdy, I'll probably take Brock Purdy to go under passing yards.
All right.
I'm not gonna hold you up.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 49ers under. I'm gonna take Christian McCaffrey under. I'm gonna take him over
Don't do it, man.
receiving yards, under rushing.
Don't do
I think that's what it is. Here we go. Another intriguing game on the schedule, bro. This is gonna be another really, really intriguing game. This is 2 African American quarterbacks. These young brothers is balling. Coming out of USC, obviously my Broncos. I wanted Caleb Williams, but obviously we couldn't get Caleb Williams because the Bears had the first pick. I love Bo Nix, but at that time I wanted Caleb Williams. But once we drafted Bo, I've been Bo ever since. That's my guy. Um, but you got the Packers playing the Chicago Bears. Jordan Love career record versus the Bears is 4-2. Jordan Love career playoff record is 1-2. Caleb Williams career record versus the Packers is 2-2. Obviously, Caleb Williams hasn't made the playoffs yet. It's only his second season. Last year they were atrocious. A lot of people didn't even want him to get drafted by the Bears. They said he was going to start developing bad quarterback habits because that offensive line was so terrible last year. But shout out to Caleb, man. He stuck with it. That's a strong, mental-minded young man. High self-esteem. You got to be mentally tough to go through a situation like that and come back the next year to have this type of season he's having. He's got the offensive guru, Ben Johnson. Got him from the Lions, OC of the Lions last year, so they brought him over.
Right.
And it is looking beautiful. If you go back to from week 1 to about 5 of this year, the professional analysts, they were dogging Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. And obviously I didn't have this show to defend him at the time. I'm sitting here saying, bro, you can't do this to Caleb Williams right now and Ben Johnson. It's early on in the season. They were saying, did this fail? Is it going to be able to work? It's the fifth week of the season. You got to give us time to really get chemistry and let Ben Johnson develop chemistry with his players and his quarterback. You got to give I know OTAs and minicamp is where you develop chemistry, but you also can develop chemistry throughout the season as well. Especially when you're talking about a first-year head coach, a first-time head coach with a second-year quarterback who's learning everything over. He's probably doing mechanics and everything over from what he did last year. So you had to give this marriage a little bit of time to work, at least a season. I didn't think they were going to look this good, but I thought they could turn it around and have a 9-8 type season. But they far surpassed my expectations of what I foreshadowed coming for them. They are, to me, they're a couple years ahead of schedule. Me personally, I have never seen a Bears quarterback look this good. I've never seen a Chicago Bears quarterback look this good. When Mitchell Trubisky was over there, dirt. The quarterback that was over there with Brian Urlacher and them, dirt. I've never seen a Chicago Bears quarterback look this good. I'm not even gonna say this dynamic because there's not this many dynamic quarterbacks in the league, obviously, other than like Lamar and those guys. So obviously, the dynamic he brings to the Chicago Bears is ridiculous. His ability to scramble and get out of the pocket and find open receivers is amazing. One thing I love about him, he's one of those quarterbacks that when he does scramble, his eyes stay here, right? He's not looking at, the guys. His eyes are downfield. He's looking for the receiver still. He's not always trying to run and scramble and get yards. I love that for Caleb Williams. You can really put a lot of years on your career playing like that. Sometimes you're going to have to run, you're going to have to get out of the pocket. Sometimes you're going to have to, sometimes that's what you just got to do. Sometimes it's warranted. Sometimes your team needs you as a quarterback to take off for 10 yards or 7, 8 yards. Sometimes it's well needed. So, but I love everything the Chicago Bears are doing. And I like, defensively, they're really, really inconsistent, though. They're really, really inconsistent. I love Jordan Love just as much as I love Caleb Williams. Jordan Love, he got the Aaron Rodgers treatment, right? He sat behind Brett Favre for, Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for what, 3-4 years or something like that, 2-3 years. And I actually didn't like it when they had moved on from Brett Favre. Brett Favre has always been one of my favorite quarterbacks of all time. I really love Brett Favre in his career. I've always been one of those guys who were like, listen, the bounty gate was crazy. They put a rule in. Tom Brady had got hit low, right? Tom Brady got hit low, and I think it was against a Kansas City Chiefs player. He got hit low in the shin, and they put the rule in, you can't hit the quarterback low. They hit Brett Favre low in that game, and when he was playing the New Orleans Saints, he was on Minnesota, and they never called that 15-yard penalty. It should have been an automatic first down. Minnesota and Brett Favre should have won that game and went on to the Super Bowl. But like I said all that to say this. Jordan Love got the Aaron Rodgers treatment. Jordan Love sat behind Aaron Rodgers for a few years, just like Aaron Rodgers sat behind Brett Favre for a few years. You see that really, really helped those guys' career. Sitting there watching the game from the sideline, being patient, waiting for their turn. But I love everything Jordan Love does. he has a cannon for an arm. He is pinpoint accurate at times when he wants to be. I just don't like how Jordan Love looks under pressure at times, right? I feel like under pressure when you send a blitz, I feel like Jordan Love gets really antsy. I feel like he throws a lot of his passes in the dirt. Not to just get rid of the ball, but like under the pressure, I feel like he throws a lot of passes in the dirt. The pass doesn't get to the receiver's hands. It's skipping in there at times. So I would like to see him calm down under pressure, right? I would like to see him calm down under pressure, take his time. It's easy for us to say, right? Being fans, never played quarterback, obviously been in the NFL, but I would like to see him, step into some of those throws, bro. You're gonna get hit. It's the NFL. You gotta have that mindset, bro. You're a professional quarterback. You're not gonna get hit as much as the running backs, right? You're not gonna get hit as much as you're not gonna have as much action as the wide receivers and the linemen. But you're gonna take hits. You're gonna take some big hits at times. But sometimes, your team needs you to stand in there, take that hit, and deliver that dot, bro. And Alo, I love you, my brother, but I'm taking the Chicago Bears on this game. I'm taking the Chicago Bears. This game's at home. I think they're going to put up a lot of points. Their defense is inconsistent, but I think they'll put up enough points to beat the Packers. I think they'll put up enough points to beat the Packers. The Packers have a lot of injuries. They got injuries on defense. And when you're playing a quarterback like this against offensive guru, Ben Johnson, quarterback and a coach like this, and they got a few days to sit, and they're going to attack your weaknesses. They're going to go right at your weaknesses. And I think the Chicago Bears, that's what I'm going to say. I like their little run game they got over there. I like their little run game. I think they'll be able to make some noise on the ground. If my first bet, if I had to bet, I'll take both quarterbacks to go over. I know this is Caleb Williams' first career playoff game, so you got to be careful because the Chicago Bears can win this game without Caleb Williams necessarily getting his mark. They can, win big on special teams, have a few good returns, or a block on special teams or something, or Green Bay can miss field goals or all those types of things. So they still can win the game without Caleb having a big game. So be careful with that. But like I said, if I had to choose, I would probably take Caleb going over, and I'd probably take Jordan Love going over. But you gotta watch out. I gotta see if the running back for the Packers is playing. Josh Jacobs. I gotta see if Josh Jacobs is playing. That's gonna change things. If Josh Jacobs is playing, he is a dog. He's a dog. I'm glad Vegas let him go, but I'm not glad they got Ashton Jeanty. He is a dog, bro. He is a dog. Obviously, if you're looking at the Steelers game, take Aaron Rodgers to go under. Take Aaron Rodgers to go under. I might even take C.J. Stroud to go under as well. The game is in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh won their division. The Texans got to go on the road. It's going to be a game where both quarterbacks go under. I think it's going to be a really good game, though. If you like defense and that's your type of thing, everybody don't like defense. I love defense. I can sit and watch defensive game. I can have a whole Sunday filled with defense games. As long as the Broncos win, everything doesn't have to be up and down the field. So I play defensive too. So, but I think it's going to be a defensive game. So I think you should take Texans, probably go, not Texans. C.J. Stroud to go under, Aaron Rodgers to go under, and also the score is probably going to go under. This is probably not going to see 40 points unless, Texans score 24 and these guys score 20. I don't see that happening. If I'm you, I'm taking Josh Allen to go over rushing yards, and I'm taking him to go over passing yards. I do think the Bills are going to force some turnovers. I do think the Bills are going to force, not the Bills, the Jazz. I think the Jazz are going to force at least one turnover against Josh Allen. I'm going to take Trevor Lawrence to go over as well. Take Travis Etienne to go under rushing yards, but I think I'm going to take Trevor Lawrence to go over passing yards. The Patriots, you're going to want to take Stephon Diggs to go over receiving yards. You're going to want to take Drake May to go over passing yards. Chargers, take Justin Herbert to go over because the young man is tough. He's tough. I'll give it to him. He's built like a box of nails. He really is. I got to give him his credit. I would take Justin Herbert to go over. I'm not saying the Chargers will win that game, but I would take Justin Herbert to go over. Now the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs play Oh, right here. The Kansas City Chiefs play the Saskatchewan Bulldozers tomorrow. Who's the Saskatchewan Bulldozers? Oh, that's not an NFL team. The Chiefs? Oh, the Chiefs didn't make the playoff. Nick Wright. Nick Wright. You can please stop disrespecting my Denver Broncos, please. We don't care what you got to say no more, bro. We don't care. We tired of listening. You had your time, your little fun, you talked. It was cool. You clearly don't know about football because you said you saw in no way, shape, or form where we finished no higher than 4th in the division. You had the Las Vegas Raiders finishing higher than us. Come on, man. Come on, man. You got to stop talking crazy. If you knew sports, you would do better, man. You would really do better. Before we get up out of here, for all you loyal people that came to YouTube and watched the show, this is the thing I'm gonna do, right?
Right.
I got a trivia question for you. If you get the trivia question right, I'm gonna give you $150. You're gonna have to hit my inbox, but you gotta hit the right page. You gotta hit my right page. You gotta hit the Rapper Die _Gus page. That's my professional business page. Rapper Die _Gus. That's the page. You gotta answer this question, right? In the famous movie, Forrest Gump went to the White House. He went to the White House, he met the President of the United States. When he met the President of the United States, he said the famous line, "I gotta pay." What was the drink he was drinking, and how many did Forrest say he drunk for him to have to pee when he was talking to the President? Say it one more time. What was the drink Forrest Gump was drinking, and how many drinks did he drink? We're going to wrap it up. We're going to give it to my little bro Swag. Swag got a segment for us called Gus's Go-To Guys. It's Swag's Go-To Guys. He's going to give you his go-to guys for the playoffs this weekend. Teams, players, I don't know. It's on you, bro.
All right, man. Swag's go-to guys for the playoffs for this week. We're going to start with the one and only, of course, Josh Allen, man. We got to go with Josh Allen. Expect a big game from Josh Allen. I'm expecting a lot of pass, a lot of rush, a lot of Josh Allen rush touchdown, okay? At least one rushing touchdown from Josh Allen, 250 plus yards, and let's go for 50 rushing yards for my boy Josh Allen. Second off, I am going to go with Jaylen Warren from the Pittsburgh Steelers. I do think that it's going to be a big game. They're going to expect a lot from him. They're going to call on him to get the job done in the running game. There will not be easy for him at all. It will not be easy for him at all, but I do expect for him to show up. Third, we have bring out the Puka!
Whoa, Nakua.
Puka Nacua at number 3. My go-to guy. Listen, I already told y'all how I'm feeling, man.
I love Puka Nacua.
I'm looking at about 120 receiving yards easily from Puka Nacua that week.
I love Puka Nacua.
Wow, we're gonna go back to quarterback, keeping it quarterback heavy, strong with Drake May. I'm expecting Drake May to arrive at the scene and do what needs to be done. Now. I do have a runner-up for this, but I'm gonna say my last.
You confident in Drake May first career playoff start?
I'm confident in him for this game. Game, I'm confident.
So that's good.
And last but not least, I don't even really want to say this because it's gonna make me fucking throw up looking at this dude. But last but not least, my go-to guy.
Only teams that's playing this weekend. So no Seattle, no Broncos.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay, all right, well, that changes things. Okay, so only teams that's playing this weekend.
You got Eagles, Niners.
I thought Pittsburgh and
Pittsburgh and Texans.
Texans play on Monday.
Huh?
I thought they play on Monday.
I'm just talking about but that's still first round game. That's still wild card game. It's not divisional round.
Oh, you're saying
That's
none of
wild
them.
card
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, go-to guy, CJ Stroud.
Mm.
I know it's the same game, Jalen Warren, but I mean, listen,
That's your go-to guys.
CJ Stroud. If CJ Stroud does not pick that defense apart in the offseason, you will be hearing a lot of commentary about he's not who we think he is. That's what I'm saying.
I love CJ Stroud too. I ain't gonna hold you. That Jalen Warren, that's a sneaky one. I like that. I like the Jalen Warren. I like the Jalen Warren.
Jalen Warren, man, look out for him. I would have said DK Metcalf, but he coming back from an injury. I'm a little shaky. We come back next week. If they survive, he will be a go-to guy.
Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I really do. I love y'all. Nick Wright, get off the Broncos, bro. We're not a real horse. You don't really ride us, bro. That's crazy. Get off of the Broncos, bro.
That's a fact.
I'm tired of Nick Wright, and I'm tired of his Chiefs. They didn't even make the playoffs, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate y'all for coming sitting down with me. I really do love y'all. Please hit that like button, comment, subscribe, share, man. I love y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Once again, we're gonna shout my little bro Swag out. Swag has done an amazing job with me each and every show. We're gonna keep it going. We're gonna get even bigger and better. Make sure y'all check out my bro Swag podcast with me as a co-host. Go check out Swag podcast. Check out Rapper Die. Please go check out the Rapper Die podcast. Please go like, comment, subscribe, and share our content. We doing this for the people, bro. People, y'all said y'all want us. Y'all wanted us back. We here for y'all, man. We here for y'all. So please go run up the Rapper Die likes. We need stars on Facebook. We're not gonna send no stars away. If you want to give us some stars, we're never gonna turn away the stars. It's been another episode of Spur Moment Sports Show, bro. We love y'all. Enjoy the playoffs. I'm out.
Peace.
Stay blessed. Be safe. I love y'all more.